So this comment was left under that video where the guy used to drive the Mercedes and he lived at his missus's house. And when the relationship was over, he ended up getting kicked out. Then he was sleeping on the streets of Hackney and he's having sugar and water for dinner. So this comment is supposed to say, see how girls will do what they want when they own the property, but they expect us not to create prenups and contracts when we are up. Because women are smart. To some degree, women are smarter than us. Now, when it comes to like, you know, maths and science, no, women are not smarter than us. But when it comes to like things like that, oh, they're smarter than us. Oh, they plan more than us. That's your own fault. If you're in a position where your woman is kicking you out and you're on the streets or you have to go back to your mum's house, that's your own fault. That's your own problem. You should have your own things. Never go and move into the woman's house. Women are really smart. Trust me, there's a lot of guys right now who they had their own place, whether it be renting somewhere or their own property and that, and they've gotten rid of the property they're renting or they've gotten rid of the property that they own and that, and somehow the woman's been able to convince them to move into her house and that. Yeah, so she can have the fucking leverage and that. Now, I'm not going to talk too much because I don't want to get no one in no trouble, obviously, and that, but at the moment, it's got nothing to do with me because I ain't stupid. At the moment, someone wants to buy a property. They've got like 300 grand to buy a property. And it's the man's money, okay? But the woman has convinced him, although she has no property herself, this woman has convinced this man to not take the 300 and go and buy multiple properties and, you know, have a lot of buy-to-let rental properties giving him an income. No, she's convinced him to take that 300 grand that he got from a previous sale of a property, take that 300 grand and go and buy a property with a small mortgage, yeah, let's say like 50 grand, for example, and then put her name on it. So it's a joint property between them. And they're planning on getting married and that. This is the way, some of these chicks, yeah, finesse, man. And I'm thinking, like, this guy is a fucking victim. Like, I ain't gonna talk too much on that, but the woman is in control of the situation, yeah? Even during, like, you know, certain meetings and that, yeah? The woman is doing all the talking. Blood, it's not your fucking money. Why are you doing the talking of that? But you know, I don't even blame the woman, I blame the man. Too fucking weak. The same time, you shouldn't be taking advantage of people and that. So some of these, man, it's their problem. Yeah, you're in this position, it's your problem. Man's been telling you lot for years. Obviously, if you're new to my account on TikTok, then you're not going to know on that. But you lot on YouTube, I've been telling you lot for years. So if you made that mistake moving into a woman's house with no backup, no certified backup plan, well, that's your own fault. You've been told, don't do it. Don't do it. Have your own things. A king is supposed to own his own castle. No men who are at the top, they don't move into a woman's house. They don't. No king moves into the queen's house. No fucking, like, even like, you know, you got men at the top of the food chain or whatever, and that, but it's just not supposed to happen. It's not supposed to go that way. You're supposed to have your own castle, your own kingdom, and the woman comes and lives with you. And if she acts up, then she has to go and find somewhere else to live, not the other way around. The woman will use it to her advantage to emasculate you, man.